Hello everybody, Carolyn here. Today we are doing a super exciting video. Today I'm going to be setting up for a couple of comebacks in my photo card binders, and I'm so excited to finally be setting up for these comebacks. So today we're going to be setting up for Aespa's 4th mini album Drama, which has already come out, but I haven't set up for it yet. Also, we're going to be setting up today for ATEEZ's The World EP Finn Will. So I'm excited because there's a lot going on with this album. So we have a lot to set up for and some super exciting stuff coming in terms of this comeback. So yes, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first album we're going to talk about is Aespa's Drama, just because it's a pretty easy setup. I meant to set up for this album a while ago with NCT, and then I ended up doing NCT off camera and didn't get a chance to do Aespa's. I'm just going to use a template of Winter's photo cards to just kind of discuss what's going on here. But basically, she has 6 album photo cards. She has the scene version, drama version, giant version, smini version, and then 2 sequence version photo cards. And then for US exclusives, SM has been doing 4 US exclusives at minimum recently, which is a lot. But we have the Target exclusive, the Barnes & Noble exclusive, the Walmart exclusive, and the Amazon exclusive. And I have decided to collect all 4 because if we go into my Canva, the Target and Barnes & Noble cards are the same concept and the Walmart and Amazon cards are the same concept. And I did buy a Target, Barnes & Noble, and an Amazon album. So I've just made more sense to collect all 4 of those to kind of fill up the spaces since I collect Aespa in an A5 binder. That's Aespa, nothing too crazy going on there. I haven't bought like normal Korean albums. Somebody is sending me this giant version photo card, which is very nice of them, but I do want to buy a couple albums for myself that aren't like the US exclusive albums. But I'll probably do that this weekend because I've been avoiding my local K-pop stores. I have to go this weekend. I mean, I don't have to go, but I'm gonna go this weekend. And I'm going this weekend because it is ATEEZ weekend this weekend. I'm so excited. I used to collect ATEEZ fairly casually. I've been collecting Hongjoong since their second release, since their second album, and I just like went back and collected them for their debut album. But they've been doing a lot of US releases and a lot of US exclusives the past couple of years, as I'm sure everybody knows. They also do European exclusives now, which is super cool, but there's a lot going on in the US. So let's just go over the basic album contents first, and then we'll get into all the exclusives because there's a lot. So there's 3 versions again. There's the A, Diary, and the Z version, pretty typical for ATEEZ at this point. There's 3 different photo books, 3 different CDs, and 3 different album stickers, and also 3 different content envelopes. There's also member stickers, so it looks like this time they're showing you which member it is, kind of like the digipack version from last time, but it's in the normal album instead of the cards they had last time where nobody was completely sure what member was what card. So I'm happy that if they're doing something like this again, we can tell which member it is. So there's 1 of those per version per member, so there's 8 total per album. And then they also have postcards per album, so there's 1 out of 9 postcards, which is that new for ATEEZ? Not really. Anyways, we have the postcards, so I'm going to try to collect Hongjoong for these because, spoiler alert, I'm going to be buying quite a few albums, so I feel like I should be able to trade for him if I don't pull him in one of those albums. And then the photo card situation is kind of funny because they're called the photo card A and photo card Z, but the album versions are called version A, Diary, and Z. So I was like, what? But basically you get 1 A card and 1 Z card per album. So these are like the version A and Z cards, the version D, A and Z cards, and then the version Z, A and Z cards. Very confusing naming. I'm not sure why somebody thought that was a good idea, but regardless, there are 2 photo cards per album of just like the basic album photo cards before you get into any of the exclusives, which, you know, if you buy American ATEEZ albums, there's usually more than 2 photo cards. That's the normal like album version. We also have the digipack version. There's like European exclusive digipacks and are there US exclusive digipacks or just like there's digipacks? So for the digipacks, I obviously am not going to be able to get the European exclusive ones, which is kind of sad because those have member covers and the US one is like just a gray outer casing, which is kind of sad. But anyways, there's only 1 version of this for like the US press as far as I'm aware. I went and looked through all of the Hello 82 stuff and all of the like pop-up stuff, and that is the information I found. So hopefully that's correct. So there's a thanks to in the digipack version of the album, and then there's also a photo card, so only one like normal album photo card, and there's also a sticker just like last time, so one sticker per member. Once again, it is like their faces, so well, it actually looks like none of them are facing the camera, but you can tell who's who from it. So yeah, okay, let's talk about exclusives. So this has been like the most confusing thing for me, because like what even is happening in all of these albums? And I feel like there's more exclusives than normal this era. But basically, if you buy an album from like Target, Walmart, Barnes & Noble, and Urban Outfitters, which Urban Outfitters having a version is just like wild to me. But anyways, you get the Hello 82 US distribution only photo card, and then you also get, which is 1 out of 8, and then you also get a US exclusive photo card, which is 1 out of 8. So at a minimum you get those two, and then just whatever store you bought from, you get their exclusive photo cards. So Target has 8 photo cards, Walmart has 8, Barnes & Noble has 8, but Barnes & Noble makes a heart. We'll get into it, but I think I'm gonna try and do an OT8 set for the heart, because how cute is that? How cute is that? Especially because I already store ATEEZ in an A4 binder. I think it's gonna be so cute. And then there's also an Urban Outfitter card. There's only one of these. I think it's a group card I saw. So yeah, if you're going to Urban Outfitter, it's a group card. It's not like a solo member photo card. I don't even know if the nearest Urban Outfitter to me will have the ATEEZ album in stock. And the nearest Urban Outfitter to me is like not super close. And I've also never been to it. So there's also these cards. So there's the pop-up exclusive and the Hello 82 exclusive. From what I looked up, it looks like the Hello 82 exclusive is if you bought an album from the Hello 82 website. Like if you bought one of the signed albums, which I missed out on the signed albums this time, and I'm kicking myself for it. So if anybody pulls an extra Hongjung and they want to sell it to me, I'd be very grateful. But they were in stock for a while, and then all of a sudden I went back and they weren't in stock anymore. And I was really sad because I was trying to give my wallet a chance to recover from the Stray Kids comeback before I bought the signed ATEEZ album. And I regret it because now I don't have a Hongjung album. Anyways, if anybody pulls an extra Hongjung album, let me know. Hit me up on my trade sale Instagram. But there's also the pop-up exclusive. I'm very excited about this. So there's 3 K-pop stores in the city of Charlotte, or like in the surrounding areas of the city of Charlotte. There's Jute Music, there's Opang, and there's Oh So Happy, which is the newest one. So of those 3, there's also another Opang in Raleigh, which I have actually done a vlog at before. I filmed a little ATEEZ release day vlog. They're a Hello 82 exclusive pop-up store, so they're part of the branch of pop-up stores. And they opened the Charlotte location earlier this year. We had all 3 open earlier this year. Kind of a crazy year for Charlotte K-pop stans. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of K-pop stuff going on. But everything used to be in Raleigh, and Raleigh is like 2.5 hours away from where I live. So it's extremely far to drive for a K-pop album. I've done it before. Like I said, I went for one of the ATEEZ release days. I think it was their first time that they did an exclusive. I made the trip up there, but then they opened their Charlotte location. And what they've been doing is their Raleigh location has been a Hello 82 exclusive store, but the Charlotte location hasn't been. But they usually send like whatever extras they have to Charlotte like the next week, which is fine. But like, I was like really hoping that someday we would get to a point where both stores would have the pop-ups on release day. And I'm so excited to announce that this is the first era of anything Hello 82 that Charlotte Opang gets to participate. And I'm so excited because the Charlotte Opang is literally like 15 minutes from my house. Like, it is so close, and it's also across the street from the Barnes & Noble that I like to go to. So it's just extremely close. I love the Charlotte Opang. It's definitely like the second store, which is fine. Like, all of the main owners of Opang live in Raleigh, which is fine. So they like focus more on that store. Raleigh gets all the albums first. Like, it's okay. But I was just hoping, because Opang is the closest K-pop store to my house. Like, and like, I love the Opang Charlotte store. It's so cute and pink and pretty, and it's inside the G-Mart in Pineville. And so I go there for like shopping for all of my like Asian groceries, because once again, it's like the closest store. And yeah, so I say all that to say that I will be going to Target, Barnes & Noble, and the Charlotte Opang on release day. And I want to support this Charlotte Opang release because, like I said, it's the first Hello 82 release that they actually get to participate on release day. And I want this to be a thing moving forward. So if you live in the Charlotte area, please, 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 if you can, during release weekend, try to stop by the Opang Charlotte store so that we can prove that the Charlotte besties want Hello 82 exclusives just like the Raleigh besties. So yeah, for the past couple of eras for ATEEZ, I have just gone like the week after release date to the pop-up stores and just done like Target and Barnes & Noble on release day. I'm super excited to be able to go like on release day, and there's also a cup sleeve event happening this weekend in Charlotte too, so much ATEEZ goodies happening this weekend. But yeah, I was thinking about collecting OT8 for the pop-up exclusive, but I'm not sure yet because I want to collect OT8 for Barnes & Noble. And I'm already trying to collect OT8 for like the US exclusive and Hello 82 distribution because I'm gonna end up with enough albums to be able to do that because these albums have, or these cards are in like everything. So I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing pop-up exclusive, but it really just depends on like how release day goes. Like, I don't know, because I don't want to buy too many albums, you know, because I only collect one member and like you only need one set of albums to complete one member, so I don't want to go too crazy, but I really want to support the pop-up in Charlotte like really bad. So anyways, that's that. I only have Hongjoong written out for this right now, but that might change. I'm just giving you a heads up. Oh, did we go over the LP version? We didn't. Okay, so there's also an LP exclusive. I believe this is the Target exclusive one that I have, but there's a couple of exclusives. I want to get the vinyl album at some point from one of the stores I go to. I think Barnes & Noble, I know Walmart has an exclusive too, so I'm sure Barnes & Noble also has one, but I want to get the LP, the vinyl version at some point as well. And that comes with the Hello 82 distribution only photo card, a US exclusive photo card, and then this one comes with the Target exclusive photo card, but again, that probably changes depending on where you get it. It sucks because I'm probably gonna go to Target and Barnes & Noble before 11 o'clock, which is when Opang opens. So I don't know, we're gonna have to figure that out because I want to get the vinyl, but if I can get the vinyl from the Hello 82 pop-up, I would prefer to do that. I need to double check that. Anyways, I'm posting this video on Thursday this week, so also there's the platform version, and this version is probably the only version I won't be buying tomorrow because it's like a Korean release, which is kind of sad because the last time I bought the platform version of ATEEZ's album, was it in Korea or did I buy one before I went to Korea? I feel like I bought one before I went to Korea, but regardless, I bought a lot in Korea because the platform albums were everywhere and they were so cheap, and I was like, let me just, and they're so small so they fit in my suitcase really well. Take me back. Anyways, I will be collecting Hongjoong for this. It looks like you need 2 platform albums to complete a member because for the standing photo card you get 1 of 8. For the mini card or the QR card you get 1 of 8, and then the normal photo card you get 1 of 8, and the image card you get 1 of 8. And the Polaroid photo card is 1 of 16. So in order to have enough cards, technically you do need 2 platform albums, and there's also a member sticker. So I will just buy these from my local Kpop store whenever they get the platform albums, and then I'll just go from there. But I don't think those are going to be available on release day, which is kind of sad. But anyways, I do plan to collect Hongjoong for that as well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with Aespa because, like I said, there isn't as much to put away for Aespa because I've already started like putting cards away, but it's just to make everything make sense. Okay, so we're just gonna go in the same order that is on this template just to make things easy, and then when I'm putting photo cards away later, it'll be easy to remember as well. These are my custom placeholders, so I am just using these. I don't have as many of this kind as my like blue cloud version. I still want to make a pink version for this binder for like Aespa and Le Sserafim and IVE and Twice, but I haven't had a chance to do that yet. School has just been a lot this semester. These next 2 weeks are actually so incredibly stressful, and I put a sticker on this one just to show that I have it on the way. I'm gonna try to get back in the habit of doing that because I used to do that all the time, and I just like don't do that anymore. But yeah, so there's this page. And then on this page, we have the 2 sequence version cards. But yeah, the next 2 weeks are gonna be super busy. So I am trying to stay on top of it as much as possible, but because I don't wanna like stop posting content, you know? Like I tend to get in, this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive, I'm gonna scoot it over here. But I tend to get in the habit of just like not making content during finals, and I really hate that. So I don't wanna do that this time around, but obviously education is important or whatever. No, it is. Stay in school, kids. This is gonna be Walmart. So I'm not buying a Walmart album, but I figured I could probably just get the photo card at some point. But it matches the Amazon exclusive, so yeah. But that's it for Aespa. Pretty straightforward, easy. I'm not collecting any larger inclusions. I don't usually collect larger inclusions for Aespa, but I'm super excited to be collecting another era for winter. And I feel bad that Aespa's album came out the same weekend as Stray Kids, because like I was so hyper focused on Stray Kids' album that I feel like I forgot to buy Aespa albums. So gonna try to pick some up this weekend. I don't know if Opang Charlotte has Aespa albums yet, but if they do, I'm gonna try to grab a couple copies while I'm there. Like get all my ATEEZ stuff on Friday, and then all the Aespa stuff I want to buy, and then post those trades so I can try to get things out before I cut off trading. So yeah, let's move on to ATEEZ now. All right, this is my ATEEZ binder, and I am going to do a cover for it with one of my extra albums. People always ask what I do with my extra albums, and I use them for trades and sales and group orders and stuff, and then I also use them to make like binder covers. Back here, oh my gosh, I'm just like waiting for one of the exclusives to be as cute as this Target exclusive set. Remember when they dropped this set, like, what was it, maybe like a month after the comeback happened? Maybe it wasn't that long, but like everyone was like, oh, I guess I need to buy more ATEEZ albums, myself included. I was like, I will get my hands on those teddy bear photo cards. Okay, so I need some sleeves. I do still have all of these coming as well. Some of these are coming in my newest Mercari Japan and Pokemarket packages. Mercari Japan, I'm waiting on like 3 more things to arrive to the warehouse before I ship it out. But my Pokemarket package is on the way to me, supposedly. I never ship Pokemarket straight to my house. I always send it to my Korean address, but I had a really great coupon this time from their Black Friday sale. So I shipped everything out like straight to my house, and I feel like they gave me a FedEx number, and I feel like it's incorrect. So like anyone who frequently ships Pokemarket straight to their house, does the tracking number ever get better, or like an actual FedEx tracking number? Because it looks incorrect currently. So I feel like the last time I shipped Pokemarket straight to my house, that happened too. I really should have just sent it to my Korean address, but I didn't think it would arrive in time for like me to ship things out, and now it probably would have. All right, I'm just gonna stick a bunch of 9 pockets in here. I'm also gonna need a 4 pocket and a 3 pocket, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So let's start off with Mr. Hongjoong here. Let's see. So there's technically 7 album photo cards, including the digipack and not including like the platform version, because we're gonna do that on a separate page. So I just labeled these A1, 2, and 3, and then Z1, 2, and 3, and then digipack. So that's how I'm gonna put these away. This is upside down, of course it is. Yeah, so I was thinking about putting a couple of exclusives on this page, of like exclusives that I know I'm not going to get more than just one of them. It took me a long time to figure out what I wanted from this ATEEZ comeback, because it's been a lot, but definitely the announcement of the Charlotte pop-up store helped me make a couple decisions here about like how many albums I was gonna be buying, because I was like, I'm gonna complete at least one exclusive OT8 set. So I'm gonna put the digipack in the middle here, and then I might like readjust this if it makes more sense for the digipack card to be like with this concept, or you know, vice versa. So I'm thinking for Target and Walmart, I'm just gonna get Hongjoong. That's what I tell myself, at least. So I'm gonna do Target and Walmart also on this page. because I know I'm gonna want it, and I'm definitely going to Target, and I'll probably just buy the Walmart exclusive album later, or photo card later. I don't know if I'm gonna want to order from Walmart's website. I've had bad experiences with Walmart, so I try not to like mess with that, but I will buy somebody else's photo card if they're selling it. Okay, so that's that. And then for the platform version, I have the QR card, the standing PC, platform PC, the platform image card, and both Polaroid. So what is that? 6 cards? Yeah, so 6 photo cards. So I'll just set this up as a 6 pattern, and then just like, I'll probably reorganize this as well once I get the platform cards. I kind of am sad that it's not like last era, you got a full set of member photo cards of like a random member, but you got like 6 or 7 photo cards of that member. And then there were all the random cards, and I kind of missed that. I also missed the unit cards. I know I complained about them, but I just like wanted them to be better. And now there's none at all. They heard me and they were like, okay, you get nothing, Carolyn, actually. You can just get all these store exclusive photo cards. There's that. Now I have to suffer this era because I complained. I love unit cards, okay? I just want some super cute unit cards. And also I adore this concept. Like, I wanted more photo cards from this concept. So once again, once I see the exclusive PCs, like, I feel like I'm gonna end up collecting more than I expect. But yeah, these are the platform PCs, and there's no like photo card for the vinyl version, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay, so now we have the Hello 82 distribution photo card, Barnes & Noble exclusive photo cards, and then the US exclusive photo cards. I really should have just made placeholders for this because now I have 1 extra Hongjun card. I really should have just done an OT8 set for this. I just don't know if I need at least 16 albums, you know? It just seems like a lot. I could put it on this page for now. Let's put it on this page for now. Make a 7 pattern, and we can always expand or relocate if I go crazy. I also don't know what the turnout's gonna be like, because the last time when the albums got to Charlotte, which was like the week after, I was able to find them because I went when I got back from Korea to get the exclusive albums. So, because I'm pretty sure I was in, maybe I wasn't in Korea for ATEEZ's comeback, but I think I flew to Korea like ATEEZ's comeback weekend or something like that. It's all a blur, to be honest. That 14-hour flight is all a blur, to be honest. Okay, so we're gonna do the US exclusives first, just because, yeah. Let me just do a couple of hollow sleeves here. I haven't heard any of the teasers for the album at all, because I've been so busy. So I'm just like, now that I have a little time to listen to them, which technically I don't. I have an exam this weekend. But I'm going to just wait for the album to come out on Friday and not listen to the album preview, just so I can be surprised, but I'm excited. It's so funny because before they started releasing albums in the US, I was like, I would never collect any OT8 ATEEZ, like they just released too much. And all of a sudden, like especially for the US exclusive and the Hello 82 ones, I'm just like, that is way too easy. It's way too easy to end up with enough albums to do that. Do you think ATEEZ will be trading? I wonder. I don't know if I'll want to do any trading there because I'm gonna want to open the albums on camera, and obviously like once I come home I'm not gonna just like go back. I don't know. It would be nice to trade with ATEEZ in person. I wonder if there's gonna be trading at the cup sleeve event on Saturday, because the cup sleeve isn't until Saturday, which is good because I was like, how am I gonna buy all my albums and make it to the cup sleeve event? But thankfully the cup sleeve event isn't until Saturday. I'm gonna do the Hello 82 distribution cards next. I can't believe ATEEZ squeezed in another album this year though. Actually, I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised that they did that, but it's kind of funny that they did that. Because I was like, there's no way ATEEZ will make a comeback in December. It's probably gonna be January, and yet here they are. They're probably gonna announce another tour soon too. I would like to attend. I saw ATEEZ in 2022 I saw them in 2019 and then 2022 because COVID. And then they had a tour, but I missed their tour. I didn't end up getting a ticket because like once COVID was okay, or like once concerts started happening again, ATEEZ toured. I was like, how am I supposed to get a ticket? Because it was like impossible to get a ticket. And then I ended up going to their 2022 tour because I was trying to figure out what I did Thanksgiving last year. I was talking to my parents because they came up from their house, and I was like, what did I do last year for Thanksgiving? And they were like, you went to a concert in Atlanta and then you couldn't get Thanksgiving off because you went to a concert in Atlanta. And I was like, you're right. I did do that, didn't I? My mom was like, you made your choice. And I was like, it's fine. She supports it. She's funny because my parents are also big concert people. And so they came up to Charlotte recently. They live in South Carolina, and they came up to Charlotte and they were like, we can hang out for a little bit, but we're going to a concert, so we can't hang out for that long. And I was like, hey, I get that. You have things to do. You've got people to see. That's very nice that my parents have always been like, oh yeah, you want to go to that concert? Go to that concert. Have a great time. Which is both good and bad, because I wish they'd be like, you shouldn't go to that concert. You should save your money and not go to that concert. But you know what? It's fine. They get it. I'm very grateful to have parents who get it, because I know there are some parents that don't get it. And even though I am a grown adult and I live on my own, well, I don't live on my own, but I live separate from my parents. It's good to be able to be like, hey, I'm going to another concert. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that is everything. Like I said, we might end up expanding this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Watch my video on Friday to see if I end up having a crisis at the pop-up store, because I might have a crisis. I thought about getting the Hello 82, like the exclusive store card, and like I was able to get Hongjoong last time. So I feel like it won't be that difficult. Like there's so many US ATEEZ, like there's just so many. So I feel like it wouldn't be that difficult, but let me put in larger inclusion sleeves. Let's do that real quick. What does this section of my binder even look like? I'm gonna be starting in December. So starting next week, I'm gonna be doing a binder maintenance series throughout the month of December as I prepare all of my binders for my sorting photo card video. Do I not have Jongho's postcard? I don't have Jongho from last era? That doesn't seem right. I didn't pull him at all. Or I wasn't able to trade for him. I don't think I ever put these up for trade. I didn't get Jongho at all. Does anyone have an extra Jongho of this? Anyways, I was saying something. I'm going to start a series in December where I'm going to be doing binder maintenance on all of my photo card binders leading up to my end of the year photo card video, which is like my biggest photo card video of the year. I do a mid-year one, but I feel like the end of the year one is like the bigger one. So I have some work to do on all of my binders, and I started a couple days ago just like doing binder covers and stuff. And yeah, but I have a lot of like internal binder work to do, so I figured I could make it a series on the second channel. I'm gonna do my first one on my first channel, just because I'm also gonna be talking about my collection plans for 2024 in that video, and I was gonna announce that series like in that video on that channel. But on this channel, I'll announce the series here. So if you like binder maintenance stuff, definitely check out my videos in December and hit subscribe. We are trying to get to 2,000 subscribers on this channel by the end of the year, so please come hang out with me. I'm a great time, I think, maybe. Back here, we're missing Jongho, so that would be a good hole to fill. Oh my gosh, so cute. I got these at the Who's Fan Cafe event in Korea, and I couldn't trade them. Like, you know, in Jongho, look how cute they are. Oh my gosh. But anyways, focus, Carolyn, focus. What's going on back? Oh, Rise is back here. So I'm going to put in a 3 pocket for the postcards. Pretty sure they'll fit in 3 pockets. It would be great because there's 3 of them, and that would be nice. And then let me grab a 4 pocket as well. And I'm gonna do the 4 pocket for the stickers because I think they're gonna be slightly too tall for 9 pockets, so I'm gonna put them in a 4 pocket just to be safe. I will make some fillers for this off camera, but it'll be all ready to go by the time we put ATEEZ photo cards away on the main channel, which is gonna be not this weekend but next weekend, which actually works out better because exams. I have exams this weekend, and then I have like an extra credit exam next week, and then the week after I have 2 exams. So And then I'm free, I think, hopefully, until January. So shout out to all my university besties. We're all just suffering right now. Good times. But yeah, I also thought about doing something like this again, where I ended up with 3 albums from like Target, and thought about doing this again, but I'm trying to like focus on OT8 sets, because I don't think I did like a real OT8 set. I did the US exclusive, which is like not a real OT8 set. And then I just like didn't want to do another OT8 set. I didn't think that there were any super cute OT8 sets. I think the like exclusive cards are going to be a lot cuter this time. Not that these aren't cute cards, but you know, I also like this concept a lot more, so I'm excited. It makes me want to collect a little bit more. I wish we had holo cards again. That would have been nice, but we didn't. That's so sad. That's okay. We can't get everything we want, right? Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. I hope you're looking forward to a fun ATEEZ filled weekend. I'll be doing long form and short form content because I'm gonna vlog the cup sleeve event, and then also do like a shopping vlog on YouTube and do like a short form shopping vlog as well. So yes, hope you are excited. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.